over the way that I walk, and I'm blessed. See the love I got on my flex, I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less. I text every day to get dressed, so blessed. Been through the storm and the rain, still blessed. Had a couple heartaches and pain, still blessed. Handle the pressure from fame, still blessed. This God called my name, so blessed.
Yes, sir, I'm blessed, don't play boy, cause I got a man. Tailor made just for this fit, I'm gonna cut the slack. I'm the man.
Welcome back to another episode of the Cobain Report. I am Rock Cobain. This is
Caesar.
That is
Gina.
And this is
Sorry.
And today we have a awesome guest. I have one of the, I don't know how to say this. He's one of the most inspirational people to me in my journey of musicianship, brotherhood, hopping off the porch, all of those things that were very influential in my growth. Pioneer of sound when it comes to guitar in Detroit. Pioneer of rock sound blended with gospel. He just dropped his debut single, Rock With You, which is a remake of Michael Jackson's classic. He just dropped a video not too long ago. I have my brother in everything. Blood, sweat, tears. Kenneth Rocket Morris is here. I like to call him something else, but he don't go by that name no more. Yeah. If you know anything about 2 Days Sober, you know I used to call him Trife Life all day long. That's the Trife Life. But no longer is he Trife. This is a grown man that y'all looking at right there, and I am so inspired by Ken on every angle. He was one of the first men who taught me how to be a father to my children. Nice. I watched him man up. We were young. We were in a rock band young, and I watched him man up, and you know, he took the leap and got married and did all kind of things. And I just always looked up to him because I thought that he was integral. You know, he came from a good family, came from a 2-parent household, and, you know, he did his thing. So above all, I appreciate his manhood first. Then we can get into him being everything else that it is to be. But I want you to hear that out of my mouth, bro. I really appreciate, you know, I know I was like little brother to you, bro. You like 3 years older than me, so you always been the big homie. You sit there like, oh my God, this is gonna get so good.
Right,
but,
he said he's looking like Bobby Boot Bland.
Listen, Bobby Boot Bland. But listen, my nigga Kid, dog. Kenneth Morris, welcome to the Cobain Report. Y'all make some noise, my man.
My doggy bone.
What's up, bro? Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me. Gifts and guitars and
yeah, he brought the guitar out today.
He brought a whole vibe.
He did. He brought out the energy. I love to see what you got going on, Ken. Like I said, man, I've been watching you silently. I've watched you play for a lot of great artists. You know, Guapole, and I actually have a list of them, bro. He played it for Escape, Genuine. Nadambi, I think is how you pronounce her name.
Nadambi, yes.
Kendrick, The Family Soul, yes. Jaguar Wright, K-John, Glenn Jones.
All the people I clean up to.
Sherelle, all the auntie and unks.
Yeah.
No.
Great Saturday morning.
Marcus Belgrave and transitioning back. Now he's on his singles. Bro, tell me what brought you to this point right now of being a single solo artist. What got you ready to drop the single right now at this where you are in life, bro? This age and just all of it, dog. Just talk to me about the new single and how you got here, bro.
Okay, so at one point I was about to give up music.
Okay.
I was gonna quit.
You was gonna quit music?
I was gonna quit. I mean, we had those conversations about the way industry was going and how I felt like it wasn't for me anymore.
Right.
But I had to find a lane for me to be in.
Yeah.
Where I can express myself the way I wanted to.
Right.
I didn't have to answer to nobody or be on nobody else's stage. You know what I'm saying? I could be just me. You know, and do what I wanted to do. Because that's the whole thing. That's the goal. The goal is to be independent with your art. You know, your creativity. Yeah. You don't want nobody telling you, hey man, don't play it like that, play it like this.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I want to play it like this. No, but you on my record, you on my stage, so you play it the way I think it should go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got your own stuff going, you could do what you want to do.
Yeah. I think I figured it out early when we were doing, you know, the band. And I was like, dog, it's more than me just sitting behind these drums. You know, and I always wanted, one thing about you, you always pushed me to be greater. You was, bro, as a musician, like, you are the real Ike Turner. Like, y'all think I'm Ike. That dude right there.
Look at
Listen.
him. Can you put him back on the
Like, listen, bro.
It's more than one Ike. Y'all both.
Bro.
Like a goddamn Ike.
Like, listen. All
He's
jokes.
the goddamn
Yeah, he do
guy,
got the
man.
badass boots on. He got the badass boots on for sure. He got the, you got to get them badass boots
Put the
before the
back
show.
buttons
You
up
got to
one
get the
time, man.
badass boots.
Just give it
But
a
no.
slide like bam.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He showed y'all the bottom. Y'all ain't
We
ready.
got to get a little bit of the boot game. The boot game is crazy with the brothers' boots. Hey, we going to get you to check out the boots. He got his boots on the ground. Do you hear me? He got his boots on the ground.
Hey,
Where them
listen.
fans at? Wait a minute. Where them fans? Hey, man.
Okay.
No, but Ken has always been real forward, though, in, I think, the whole game, bro. One thing when I first met you, you was like really into listening to Prince, real heavy, really listening to like Jimi Hendrix, listening to a lot of the greats, you know, and I noticed that you kind of like transition your artistry and your showmanship from them. Talk to me about those influences and what they meant to you and just becoming who you are as a musician.
To this day, I still play Prince. Like, I love Prince. Like, the essence of him. The reason why I play blues and R&B the way I play it is because of Prince. You know what I'm saying? R&B, Prince was R&B.
He was.
Prince was rock and roll, too. You know what
He
I'm saying? Like,
was.
he was everything in one.
So was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know, look at that. I'm a hater. Every nigga that throw Prince up, I'm like, don't forget Michael, though. That's the biggest beef ever. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But also, Prince was a dynamic showman. As
He
well.
was.
You know, he knew how to captivate the audience and bring them in to him.
He did.
As well as do all the genres flawlessly. So Prince is definitely a major influence. But also, growing up, listening to George Benson, like, what a phenomenal talent.
Yeah, George Benson for
And,
sure.
you know,
Yeah, you be listening to all the unks for sure, bro. All the unks. Who? All the unks. Listen, bro. Okay, so to walk me down this path, dog. Take me to when you picked up the guitar. Where were you? How old were you?
Okay.
Walk me down this story of this guitar
this
that's
story,
sitting right here next to you, so you know it means something.
This story was my dad got invited to a church.
Okay.
New Girl Design Hill was the name of the church. I was like 14 maybe, and he took me to church, and I seen the guy playing guitar, and I told my dad, I said, Dad, that's what I want to do. He said, what? He said, preach? I said, no. I said,
They always try to make niggas preach, bro. I'm gonna tell you, they gonna do that if nothing else.
Baby. Shit.
I said, no, play the guitar. Like, that's what I want to do, play the guitar. And he was like, you want to play it like now? I'm like, yeah, now and forever. That's what I want to do. So that's how that went down. And he bought me a guitar.
So he bought you the guitar that
Bought me a
started the
guitar.
whole game.
I've been playing it ever since.
That's crazy.
Is that
Talk-
the guitar that's right here?
No.
We're trying to make it a whole deep.
He tried, ain't he?
No,
You got this nostalgia guitar.
Yeah, I'm just
Is
saying.
that still the one?
Now, did he get you like lessons or something? Or you talking?
Yeah, I went to lessons. It's a funny story. This guy is still alive. Doc, we called him Doc.
Doc, we sure did.
But Doc used to drink. He,
Yeah.
God delivered him. He don't
Town
drink no more.
alcohol, yeah.
But my dad used to buy Doc a half a pint to show me some stuff on the guitar.
Your daddy's from the east side.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's
Yeah, we-
the move
Yeah.
right
Hold
there.
on.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
We're
Doc
not
fix
gonna do
cars, drink,
I'm
everything.
just saying.
Doc do it all.
that. Not gonna do that.
That is
Go ahead,
unmatched
see.
strategy.
No,
Yeah.
we're not gonna say, oh yeah, that's the east side. No.
Wait. What it got to do with drinking and on the east side?
she
Now
just-
everybody drink.
No,
Both
I'm
sides
saying
drink.
because his
Your
dad-
flashlight on.
I've been learning
What
a lot
the
of
drinking
East
is
Side
the
things
drinking and the
today.
drinking and the drinking
No,
now.
I was just commending his father on the strategy.
Oh, you
Of
said-
paying
you
through
commended
barter,
east
the
side
barter system.
Yeah.
for
Yes.
always being
And
innovative.
I paid homage to the strategy of his roots being on the east side of the
Okay.
Okay, that's a little bit better because let me
I
tell you
would
something
say
like
that.
that.
We were just saying
A lot of us greats
give
come
him
from that
credit.
east side.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying.
credit.
You hear
Credit to
Shari
the dad.
real silent in here because she ain't even from the city. Hey man,
It's all right.
Shari just went mute in the whole joint.
It's
She
all
like,
right.
what's that?
I just said I've been learning a lot of stuff today.
Shari
It's all right.
Shari's from the
Go to that
suburbs,
Barbie
guys.
That's all right.
Unfortunately, she's a Burbian. All right, so talk to me about the transition. When did you start really becoming comfortable and knowing like this thing was you were gonna take this guitar thing serious? Because we all pick up instruments, right? I picked up the guitar. I only got one hand, and it didn't work out. Amen,
You got two
amen.
hands?
Church say so. Tell me about when you felt like.
Crazy. The moment just happened so fast.
Hey, that's how you know me and Chris work together so much, cuz. All right, tell me about when you really started to know, like, nah, bro, I really can do this, like, seriously. Like, when it started to make sense to you, like, music theory and all of that.
So when people start like telling me that I sounded good,
So you went off the reflective image.
yeah, it was
Okay, I
like,
got
oh,
you.
you sound good.
Yeah,
You
so
sound
it made you feel real
It's
good
like,
about yourself.
okay, it makes sense because it's like, I'm playing for people.
Yeah.
If people don't like how I sound, who am I playing for?
Right.
So people appreciated the time and the effort I put in. I say, hey man, you sound good playing that thing. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. And that happened over and over and over again. So that made me want to get better. Cause
what age were you then?
Maybe like 16.
So you were young.
Good.
Yeah,
You were young. So you got it at 14.
right.
And then by 16, 2 years, did you used to practice a whole lot and really put that
Every
work
day.
in? You
That's
really
all I did. I didn't watch. So I'm from the east side, from the hood, from the gutter.
East side, Warner.
Dope house across the street.
Neighborhood.
I did not play sports. I didn't like play video games. I was just on my guitar every day.
Yeah. Vibed out.
Brilliant.
Vibed out. So by the age of 16, was you getting booked yet, or what? You was playing in churches, or how did that go?
I was playing at church at 16.
Church. How did it tell me about being a church nigga?
Waiting for a check.
Talk to me about being a church musician, bro.
Wait
And your
for a check.
introduction to the church nigga tree. Talk to me about it. It's like, no.
Church was
How was
fun.
that first gig
Let
for
me
you, though?
ask a real question. Were you bullied?
What, you bullied from being a nigga from the hood walking around with a guitar?
Now the OG,
yeah.
the guitar player, like, nah, little nigga, sit down. You play behind me.
No, but for real, talk about that, though. Growing up in the hood with a guitar, when most niggas got shotguns or pistols.
Yeah, I mean that was something, but all the guys in the neighborhood knew that that's what I did. So it wasn't like, a big thing. It was like, oh, that's Lil Kenny. He played guitar. Like if you see
Lil
the guitar on
Kenny,
his back,
right.
that's Lil Kenny.
They ain't bother you.
I was
They
focused.
probably should have picked one up too.
Right. Half them niggas probably dead in
I
jail.
have a really good question.
Go ahead.
So you know when you realized you were good, right? Because people wanted you. When did you realize your worth?
I'm still realizing it. Because you get better and better and better.
Yeah.
And the better you get, the more people appreciate what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your worth continues to go up. It doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then,
Very well done.
that's pretty much how it goes.
Talk to me about your first gig, bro. Like your first professional gig when you got that call. Who plugged that and how'd you get that? Talk to me.
Marcus Divine.
It would be Uncle
Shout
Marcus.
out to Marcus.
That nigga, the Heat Miser. Shout out Uncle Marcus. I miss you, bro. You gotta come back for episode 2.
New heat miser.
We gotta do. I know the new Heat. Right, the new Heat. Stop changing your damn Instagram is what he's trying to say so much. Shit, stay diligent in the fight.
Not stay.
That is funny.
We keep following these Instagrams now. Right, you ain't properly buttoning in the button around here.
That was good,
Damn it,
though.
Chris, take it back. All right. Anyway, Uncle, we love you. I'm just talking to you. Okay, talk to me. Who was that first artist that you got
was
that professional
crazy.
gig?
So you was in the story too.
Wait, what?
Because I think Marcus had seen you at the pawn shop, or no, I seen Marcus at the pawn shop.
Okay.
And you had
Because
told
I ain't had
Marcus
shit to
about
pawn.
me.
I was broke. I didn't have nothing to pawn. Not a thing.
was like-
they wouldn't even take a signature from this motherfucker, so I ain't have nothing to pawn. They would go, give me my own button, because I run the button now. Come on, Ken, go ahead, finish your story.
This was like maybe 03, 04 maybe. And I seen Marcus at the pawn shop, and I was like, Marcus, if you need me for a gig, just let me know. And you had told Marcus about me.
Oh.
But Marcus had never heard me play before.
Oh, yeah.
He just went off the strength of what you said.
Oh, yeah.
So
It be like that, though. You ain't the only person.
So
It happened with
pretty
Craig
much-
Mizell like that,
So
too.
pretty much
Craig,
y'all was on Grasher at either Al's or Zeman.
you see
some
the nigga at the
equipment.
liquor store, and the nigga says,
I believe that Brother Marcus probably was looking for another face amp for his
right,
bass.
another face amp for his
I know he
face.
blew it. Back then for sure.
Listen, right, he was about to open up a
That's when niggas
quartet
was like, I know
program.
where the discounts at.
Right. So listen, this is what I'll say. So what we kind of looped around without talking is Kenny and I were in the band for a lot of years, and the band was okay. Independent band. We actually got a nice deal, with a very reputable label, and we had a lot of fun as youngsters. But like I said, I was the youngest one. So for me, the experience in the band was a little different. It was a lot of pressure and a lot of like perfectionism to stay around like dudes who were a lot older than I was. I was like 17, 18 when I got in the band, and they were already like 22, 23 drinking and damn near partying and having fun. So I've always known Kenny was a great musician from, I don't know. He asked me to be. It was so weird how I got into this rock band. Like, I don't know. It was just like me and Kenny hooked up one day, and he was like, "Hey, can you come to this barbershop and come like rehearse with us?" Like, I don't even have a drum set. Derek.
Shout out to my big brother.
Shout out to brother D Money that always got the drums.
Always.
I'm like, Derek, can I borrow a drum set to go play at the barbershop? And I mean,
Did he bless you with a piccolo?
No, yes, exactly.
I'm
A
sure
7-inch
man.
probably
I'm
back
sure.
then. So this was probably like 05, 06.
Yeah, don't.
Maybe no, it was earlier than that.
This was before that.
Like 02, 03?
02 maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was out of.
You was in middle school?
I was in middle school.
I was.
We had a
already
record
out of
deal while you
town,
was in
and
middle
when
school.
I came back. That's
Hey,
when
what?
y'all had the group.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
she just said she was in middle school when we had our record deal.
That's crazy.
That shows we've been working a long time.
That shows we're pretty old. I'm just saying, like
That
we
too,
life-
but I didn't want to speak on that
It's all
part.
good, bro. You got the stash now.
You want to talk about Gina Leggins? Anyway, so bad.
Why would you do that?
Life be
Y'all
life.
want to talk about Gina Leggins? Okay, I'm going to leave Gina alone because she just got back. Okay, we're going to leave Gina alone.
No,
Gina,
but she just got back from having some amazing news.
she did.
She had fucking a baby. Let's give her a hand,
Why
guys.
is she? Because she was fucking to have a baby? Is that why you
No,
said
I
she
said
just fucking
she
had a
just
baby?
had. I said.
Wait a minute,
She just
Grandma.
She is married.
Grandma.
Auntie married.
I know
what she wants
Auntie
to.
can do what she want to do. It's holy.
That was a gift.
Sorry, Grandma.
That was a blessing from God.
I'm sorry, Grandma, because you do. Your grandma do watch this show.
God gave her a blessing.
Nana,
in
we
the
sorry.
form of a child, huh?
Yes.
God
Alright,
did
girl.
bless her with the
Yeah,
children.
You did.
You did have a
Yeah.
baby.
And you
My
look
fifth
good.
baby.
Your
And you
fifth
look
baby.
good.
5 children? I got 4, and you beat me. How did 5 feel?
Amen.
Well, not how it
Like-
feel, because you probably just was like,
How you do it?
Do you want 10?
Money.
You want 10?
oh, we already know. Well, yeah,
It's
we know
no
you got
secret.
money.
I'm sorry. It's just not a secret.
So
How
you
many
already
more
know,
you want?
You
Gina.
have to.
How many more?
Gina
done.
is very good in life, and I appreciate her husband for making sure
You would've
life
got
goes
spaded?
on. Spaded. Did you get neutered, nigga? After your dub? Kenny, are you a father, man?
Yes.
Are you a father? Talk to me about family life, man. What does family... Y'all two done being goofy. I know y'all ain't seen each other in like 8 months, okay? I know, that's your brother. Okay, so you. Talk to me about being a family. What does your family life look like? Talk to me.
I'm a father of 4.
4? Wait. 3. 1, 2, great.
Y'all got kids.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't know it before. Okay, amen.
My oldest is 19. She'll be 20.
Kanaya?
Or
Come on.
Kanaya.
Kanaya will be 20.
Will be 20.
Yeah, because little
August.
Greg be 21. Good job. Yeah. Damn, bro, we did that.
Yeah, we did that early.
And you still got your hair. You came out a little better than I did in the
Shout out to
situation.
you, bro.
Hey, but that nigga used to be.
I
Hey, listen.
I feel like your hair need a standing ovation.
Yeah, hey, look, this nigga used to use frankincense and myrrh in his hair, though. Listen, when I say this nigga, bro, you would go around, he'd be sitting there with the guitar on, he had a t-shirt wrapped around his head like Music Soul Child. You'd be like, what does that smell? Oh man, I just oiled my locks.
Listen, that's what you supposed to do. Juices and berries.
Goddamn. But I used to, I
right.
see why you did what you did. You got a fresh set of locks. What's this, your third set?
Yeah, my third set. Yeah.
Third set. Why did
That
he
beard
cut 'em every
full
time?
too.
And they full.
Don't
Why-
don't overlook the beard now. That
Right.
beard is full.
Yeah, his beard. So
Okay.
he been had a beard since like 16.
Yeah, yeah.
Niggas was jealous when he was little.
in
Like,
school.
how you got that beard? Yeah, we both went to Denby too.
Hey,
Go ahead,
full,
kid.
okay.
I got teased though. Because I had
They
the beard
thought you was
early.
way earlier.
He did.
Oh, they was some haters.
Nah,
So
he did.
They used to tease
You
me.
you had a beard and you could play the guitar.
They used to
Yeah.
be like, he got pushed back.
And
So look, we was in Denby together. We all went to Denby. Me,
Okay.
Denby
okay.
yeah, that's where me and Ken met.
Denby Tar.
Damn, Ken, that's where it met. That's where it happened.
Denby, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it happened.
Okay.
I'm old, bro. I be forgetting.
Kelly
I just been knowing you so long. So we actually met at Denby High School
super
in the music class. We were in the jazz band.
Jazz band.
And I've been feeling pressure since I met this nigga because there was another drummer in there, and they always be like, "Oh, Nubs, let that nigga get on."
Hey, wait. Let's not skip over. Hold on, Nubs. Let that nigga get
That
on.
was
The
my
Nubs
name in
was
ninth
live.
grade.
And 10th and 8th.
And your mom, I'm sorry, go ahead. Your mama did call me Nubs too. Anyway, go ahead. She really did in real life. So go ahead.
Sorry, Grandma.
That's facts. That's facts. Rest in peace, Auntie. I love you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just skip over this one.
Go ahead, bro.
Look good. Okay, for you to be 19-year-old,
Yeah.
right?
He's
Like,
not 19.
no, his kid.
Yeah.
19, right?
Yeah, and you and you're not fat. What you doing to keep
And
your weight
you not
down?
fat.
I
Yeah,
mean, you vegan?
he ain't never been fat though.
No, I'm sober now.
And what if you
Okay.
got
That's
a
a
girl?
lie. Wait, hold on. Wait, I mean, not that's a lie. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase this. So
This was his moment to
that
flex.
was. So let me go ahead and let you have that. Go
What
ahead.
you
You
doing?
sober now? Go ahead.
I'm sober now,
Yes,
and I'm on a good diet,
that's good.
and I exercise every day.
Wait a minute. You mean like
Hey, but
sober
y'all
as
didn't see
in?
that. Hey, listen, y'all didn't
Like,
see
no-
the lead
no-
into that. He
wait,
said,
wait. I
I'm
gotta-
sober now.
I feel the
Look at
whole
this little
vibes,
body.
but I gotta make sure I heard what I
Let him
heard
tell
because
his story.
that's my real friend. I gotta make sure I heard this right correctly. So there's no bottle following you around or waking you up in the morning.
No,
Hey, man.
How long have you been
I've
sober,
been
Ken?
completely sober for 6 months.
Good job.
Fire.
But even before then, I was like slow with it, and I wasn't
Yeah.
really doing it like that.
So are you getting your 6 month? Like, are you working with and getting the 6 month chip and doing all the things? Or are you just doing it cold turkey on your own?
cold turkey. I just decided.
So if he's in a program.
Well, you know I do it.
I mean, programs aren't bad.
Okay.
Don't
Hey, watch our mouths.
Yeah, 'cause
we
I've
are
been
funded by programming.
I've been there.
That, but
Okay.
I've been there.
I am a SUD
Oh,
counselor.
my
This
God.
is what I do.
And my
So
mama made me go to rehab.
So me asking that question is because the community
You
that
know,
I'm.
basically, no, she trying to say like you thought he was that deep in
Right,
it that he
that's what
needed
I'm
a
getting at.
program is what she trying to say.
No, I know people who not that deep and they go to programming just for the community.
Respect.
Okay.
So it's hard when you change your
That was
community,
just
right? If
my
all your homies
interest.
smoking, drinking, you say I'm not, you gonna need a new community.
Respect to your cold turkey.
Yeah.
That's good.
I really.
Now
So
that you
That's
make
good.
everybody else do the same thing, like don't do that around me. We can still hang out.
What motivates?
yeah, but I don't put those demands on people as for friendships.
motivates
I let
you?
people be
Purpose?
themselves.
I like that. High five. I like that.
Yeah.
So 6 months sober, clean right now.
And purpose was his motivation.
Purpose.
So like no alcohol, no beer, no wine,
That's crazy.
no tobacco.
So
no
let me
Black
tell
and
y'all,
Mild.
I start drinking and all of this stuff that he talking about because of him. Okay, so this is amazing for me to hear because he will tell you when we started the band, I was the one like y'all niggas lame. Why do y'all drink? Why do y'all do all this? I was the lame sober nigga.
Well, Greg, it looks like your tribe
It looks
is
like-
advancing.
It looks like they abandoned me after they turned me out. Did he?
Not turn.
Like, no. Great segue into the topics that I'm going to bring up today. Because let me tell you something.
That was an amazing segue. Yeah.
This has been a very interesting week in pop culture here. Kenny, do you keep up with the blogs?
Some of them.
Okay, so this week we found out about Cassie being urinated on. There was a lot.
And wanted it.
Did
Let's
he go?
not skip
Give
that
me
she
my
wanted
button.
it.
You gonna give me my button for this
Yeah.
segment? 'Cause
Not
you ain't
skipping that
button-
she wanted
you ain't
it.
button ready. All right. So this week we found out. Amen. Church, y'all ready for this?
No.
Amen. Let me get my church.
That
I gotta
Cassidy
be
was
pastoral.
down and orchestrated.
Let me be pastoral. Let me get my vest, my vestments together.
Cassidy
Oh,
sent the
my.
message and said,
Okay, so
brother, come and pop these Chicos. Amen.
So listen, Kenny, have you watched any of the trial or heard anything that's been going on about the trial?
I've heard a few things about it.
Okay, so what stands out to you this week the most about the Diddy trial? We're going to go down the line because I'm pretty sure everybody has something to talk about this week with this. What stands out to you more? Is it the fact that Cassie cheated on her husband to go back?
She was gonna go back home.
Or the fact that she texted him and said, I missed them freak-offs, daddy?
Probably that one.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
When you sue him and say, sexual assault, but then you was texting for the work.
Is that true?
I'm just going off the blog.
So
sister.
they made up the-
Don't shoot the
following
messenger.
it, so
The
I'm-
cloud had
they
the
shot Malcolm.
messages. The cloud
With the
had
date? Like, what
the
was the date?
messages.
The date.
The
she
cloud
said.
The
had
prosecutor said what they said. You know what? Since they so advanced at this new studio, hey, I'm gonna take this time to shout out our new studio.
Period.
Yeah, and you see
Because-
me on the couch.
Period.
I wasn't even gonna brag. I was gonna let them hoes catch up. Amen, mustard.
Huh?
I know y'all see what's going on.
All right.
I wasn't gonna brag because you
Uh-huh.
see it. It makes no sense to brag about things that you see with your own eyes.
I like the way that you
Understood.
turned.
Okay.
I like how you got the
That
seat.
part.
So what's
Turned and turned.
see it.
So what's happening is we bossing up.
Hello.
Ooh, boss up and
You
get
see
this
what we-
money.
You see it.
You see this? You ain't never seen me. You ain't never seen me do this on the seat that I was. You see this?
Right.
Yeah, you wasn't doing that.
I wasn't doing. You see that? This is
You
good.
real comfortable over there.
Now you looking like
y'all
Orlando
comfortable
Brown
too?
over there.
So wait.
Gina, I can't. I'm gonna get
Don't
your own
leave her
chair
alone.
because you need your own chair.
Hey, bro, you was just over there
'Cause
looking like
listen-
little Orlando
Orlando Brown.
Brown.
Listen, I'm gonna leave Gina alone
From that
because
so-
Shari got goals.
Okay.
Shari got goals.
I
Shari,
do.
talk about your goals. What you doing?
No, wait a minute.
No.
I'm gonna go
We
to
are
the
shouting out
text.
this place.
No. Okay. Nice
Getting
media.
back to the Diddy trial. Stay on track.
Right, no, Nice Media is our new home. They have been great to us. As you can see, our studio is beautiful.
Absolutely.
You guys can check them out at Nice Media, NYSE Media, on Instagram and all the places. Book your time. 4 studios for you guys to choose from. As you can see, I saw us on some other shit last week. So.
Wait a minute, because I think those messages wasn't like I'm still back. I'm stuck on this.
They were in the
I'm
cloud.
like, hold on, wait. What
Hold
you talking
on.
about?
Y'all niggas telling me
she
keep
back
it
to
straight.
Diddy.
Figure this shit out.
This is really. 'cause
Shari
I
gonna
had
get y'all ass together.
My
She
theory
DJ
that
Envy.
I got for her in her honor doesn't support this move if it happened the way that I think it happened. So you mean to tell me she texted him after she got money from him?
No, this was before.
Oh, okay.
So this was like
This what
in
he
2018.
did to her. Look.
But it's
Yeah.
old though.
All the way back
But it's
to
old.
2006.
Do y'all really want to know my perspective though?
We do.
Because people-
I want to hear our guest perspective too, because he's been quiet. But no, I do want to hear it. I do want to hear
Go
it.
ahead.
Kenny, talk to me about it. What you
Don't wanna
think?
hear mine.
I do want to hear yours.
I do now.
So
Yeah.
listen,
Because we had
I'm
our
real
own
good at
freak
playing the
offs.
guitar, right? But I'm even better at minding my business.
Right.
So I don't really get into that.
To what people do in their bedrooms
Exactly.
and what they. I mean, did you see the footage of the beating though? Okay, so let me ask you this: do you have any biases about domestic violence?
I do.
So what's your biases about domestic violence?
So it's not good.
Okay, so we can take sexual assault off we can take all of that stuff off of the table, right? All of the freaky stuff. When you seen the video, how did you feel?
I was kind of hurt. Like, wow, that's unfortunate that he would do that. You know.
Did you hear the context behind it though?
I did not.
So I was watching. I think it was actually on the Breakfast Club, and she was going into about what they said about it. And I think that night they was trying to do a freak off, and she was basically trying to stay in Diddy's good grace because she had a award show or something that night, and she didn't want him to be in there acting up, going crazy, you know. So she was like, "I want to do a freak off tonight." So you know, so you in good moods tonight or whatever during the.
And if you saw it, they
thing.
showed some red carpet stuff.
But
with
then
them
she
two
tried to
together.
leave, so
Oh my god.
he like was pulling her back in the room, and she wasn't having it.
No, it's crazy.
That's very good.
I just want to say cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Pink cocaine too.
You out here
I just,
fucking up?
for me, the people who was like, oh, well, why now? Why would she do this now?
No,
this
I'm
is
with you.
my
Right.
theory come in. I feel like the trauma from that situation with him was affecting her marriage. And it will make her so angry and so frustrated because she know the root of the trauma. And it was him. So that was the motivation.
Was
to
she
like-
really traumatized though? Because
What if she was the root? She wasn't the
I mean,
root?
I feel like she couldn't love her
It was-
husband the right way though.
Throw that off
How
on
can you
the
love
ground.
right
I'm
when
just
you?
saying, because clearly he was the more
No,
toxic
or maybe he
individual.
just didn't want to say
He
nothing.
had
He
the
didn't
power,
care
he
about
had
it that
the
much.
money, he had the addiction.
Okay,
he had,
and that's all the more of a reason to really come at him with how she came at him for
but
money.
that's all the more. Of the
She missed that
reason
man.
to-
You setting this all
No.
up, and then
She
you get
missed
mad
it.
at me because I probably don't
She
want to go.
missed
it.
You like, well,
I don't
look,
know.
What's gonna happen?
she missed them freak offs.
So it looks
Yeah,
like
what
this.
really
It looks like
happened?
we have a
No,
lot
I
of
can't.
different various
Cause
opinions.
like, listen, Cassie,
She was jealous.
I'm trying to make an album.
She
I
was
made a
jealous.
love album.
What?
She,
I
she
just
probably
beat
know
your
that he
other
doing freak offs with
homegirl,
somebody else
and
now.
you want to do another freak off, and you got something going on. You're not about to leave the room, and you got
That
me
woman
this
is
high.
pregnant. Do you understand what happens to you psychologically when you're pregnant?
Yes, I do. They
A
don't.
freak off?
I don't
And you
understand
have
though.
life in your womb? Yeah, no.
No, I
So
don't.
why did she say let's do it? If you got life in you,
Sunken place, sir. Have you ever been there?
No.
No.
yes, I
You talking about like postpartum?
No, I'm just
Just
saying.
in life.
Sunken place.
Like just in a relationship with a person
no,
that
no.
is just like no.
toxic and
And you spend this is my testimony, obviously. You will go through a space where you with somebody and you know it's wrong, but your mind and function just all in the wrong areas, and you do things that the real you don't do.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's true.
that's
No, that's
trying.
real. That's
That's true,
called
but
Let's
I'm
keep making
but I'm not
it
about to
your
take you to court.
relationship.
no, yeah. That's
It's just
facts.
it's just in
And-
the past. I'm moving
But when
on.
you got it, it's got it. When you got it,
Shout
you
out
got
to
it.
your. Give me a high five.
And then it
right
turns into
there.
business.
Makes sense.
And it's
Content.
But I mean,
Content. So,
but
back-
what is she getting from going to trial though? I just that's my thing.
She
I
got
don't know
$30
because she already
million.
got the 30 million up
Right,
top.
so-
She said she ain't had to go to
30
trial.
million bucks.
Right, because
So to bring our guest back into it, because he is not
Sorry.
effing with this topic at all, right? And I feel him as a musician.
And this is
His
being
energy.
for real with the topic.
How are you
I'm
so
about to act
you
like
so
this.
unbothered in life right now, bro? How are you this peaceful? So you said you
I like that.
I'm a spirit, gang.
no, he just. So let's do this. Let's do this,
Words, gang.
bro. You brought the guitar. You brought the guitar, right?
Yeah,
You feel like playing a little something for us?
not really. I just brought it for ornamentation.
So can you, since you don't feel like playing, can you do me one single favor?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
This nigga said.
I want to hear the 4 chords in.
I brought it for ornamentation. Well, can you at least turn the bitch around so we can see the strings? God damn it.
right, it's turned around.
Okay. I love Kid. Yeah.
It's a song.
Okay.
I'm here again, and I'm not on my own. We should party through the pain.
That nigga, hey, low key, he really did. That's crazy. You really did all that too.
We should party through
Hey, that's
the
crazy.
pain.
I don't know.
Y'all hating on my
She's a natural singer.
Hey, he told y'all he ain't feel like it.
Nah, but let
But
me tell you,
still,
play
because
that
I asked my brother to give y'all a little bit of
little
what
taste.
he's doing out here. So y'all
No.
won't be like, oh,
So
he just
I do
sitting-
want to hear this though. I do rock with you. Where can you find rock with you at?
You can find it on iTunes,
Yeah.
Spotify, whatever. So
What made you cover rock with you?
so let me clarify this because you said it wrong in the intro.
Yep.
So this is the remake of the 1989 Bobby Brown release.
Bobby Brown, rock with you.
Oh, okay.
Got you. That is exactly what it is. Yeah. So what inspired you to do that record, bro?
I heard it years ago, but I just heard a guitar on it. You know, so I just wanted to remake it to how I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So on there I got Marcus Divine singing. I got Kyle Russian singing also. And I got Marcus Hunter on drums.
Oh, Marcus is just at Disney World yesterday.
Mike Carrington on bass.
You got a good band.
And Tony Gordon was on keys.
How did you put the band together? What inspired you to use those musicians?
And then Quinn Denard.
Quinn Denard.
mixed it.
Quint.
Good job.
Cute Weezy.
Yeah. What made you what made you put that band of musicians together?
Because I kind of noted like Marcus Hunter and Mike Harrington kind of like from that era.
Yeah.
So I knew they would like body that record. you know?
Yeah. You did real well, man. I listened to the song on the way here a few times. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to kind of like, get a little vibe, energy.
Right.
I watched the video and stuff. So what's the plans for the next? Are you dropping a whole album or what you working on?
The album is coming soon, but the video is being done now by Carl Jackson
Carl Jackson.
and the Ideal Company.
Oh, you know them?
He's working on that now. So it should be
The
out
Ideal.
Okay.
1st of June.
1st of June it'll be out.
I'm not sure, but hopefully.
Good job, bro. I'm so
That's
proud
amazing.
of it. It is, bro.
Super
It is.
amazing.
It is. Anybody you looking to work with in the future?
Not really. I mean, I do want to work with some people. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Cause like
Anybody you like? No. Actually.
Right. Actually.
but it is some people that I want to work with, right?
Okay.
But I got to get used to the culture of this kind of like jazz, because a lot of jazz artists have a lot of features.
Yeah.
I be wanting to play on a record by myself.
Right.
They
Right.
be like, well,
Are you a Capricorn, sir?
No, I'm a Gemini. May 30th.
Period. June 5th.
Okay. Gemini in the building.
Definitely Gemini energy for sure. That's great. That's Bishop Greg Davis all
I
day.
love
Kanye and
it.
Kendrick is-
The show is all
We
about
don't,
me. You're
we don't
in
care
my
what nobody
movie,
else got
bitch.
going on.
For sure.
Oh, that's right.
Donald Trump is a Gemini.
Shout out to
You
Donald
said, yeah.
too.
Too bad I don't care.
We were talking a little bit about
Because
politics
Harlem
earlier.
loves me.
Ken, talk to me. Did you vote for Trump?
I did not vote for Trump.
That surprises me. You seem like a Trump nigga.
I'm not.
You do
His
though.
lip trembling. I
You
think he
seem like
lying.
a Trump nigga.
You
It's
do,
crazy.
because he just carries himself like somebody who would vote
Yeah.
for Trump just because
Like
he
you
like
just don't care
anti.
about what anybody thinks.
Who's some of your biggest
he a
influences
Gemini.
right now? Like right now, currently, not your older ones. Like right now, who you listening to?
I like Summer Walker.
Man, she fine as hell.
I like
You like Summer Walker or you like listening to Summer Walker?
listening to Summer Walker.
Okay, that's better clarification because I like Summer Walker.
What do you like about her music?
Wait. Oh, okay, because I got other
Oh,
stuff.
man.
Talk heat.
She is the new era Erykah Badu to me.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
if you like Erykah Badu,
I
you
think
like
Ari is
this
more the new
generation.
Erykah Badu. Ari give me
Yeah,
more Erykah Badu
yeah.
than
Yeah, I agree.
Ari look like she be musty.
Yeah. And she sing about cocoa butter.
Yeah, she look like she
Yeah.
smell like cocoa butter with a little bit of arm hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she don't even shade kind of.
And she's more entertaining than Summer to me. Summer is
pretty
boring.
Yeah.
She pretty to me. I like her.
That's
She dark.
funny.
She got that dark skin thing I like. Ari fine to me. But she just look like she musty.
I do like her voice. I just don't like her
Ari?
as an
I
artist.
like Ari.
Summer.
I just can't get
Ari
Summer
be
Walker.
smelling
I've
good
never
for
heard
real,
anybody
for
say
real.
I like
Be
her
smelling good for real.
Hey, shout out to you, Ari.
I like Ari
Thank
Lennox
you.
though, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna. So you said Summer Walker, who you listen to right now, bro?
I like Giveon. He's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My little brother.
Yeah.
I would
Right.
love
Lucky
to see
Code.
you play for Lucky Day.
Yeah.
That would be
nice.
phenomenal.
So are you still?
the
Would you
feature.
still take those kind of gigs, even though you're a solo artist right now?
For sure. I'm still definitely a side man, as they would call it.
Right.
Playing for other artists. I definitely will entertain those. But my brand and my music comes first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would be like your outside of Prince? Who would be like the person that you would want to work with? like in your space like that? I know you saying nobody,
With dead or alive shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Somebody who would you really want to work with outside of Prince? Because I know you would work with Prince.
I don't know.
Okay, he like me. I only want to work with me.
Damn,
Like if they said, Kenny, we want you to come on tour right now. Who would be some of the artists that you would love to go on tour with?
Okay, so as far as like, because right now I'm in a space where they would call it smooth jazz. I don't call it that, but the people that call stuff genre, they would call it smooth jazz.
Okay.
So there's a lot of smooth jazz cats. You got the top cat like Norman Brown, cats like
Norman been out for a long
that,
time.
for years.
You
You got cats like that. You got a lot of saxophone players, Everett Harp, Randy Scott, Liam Roundtree, those cats, you know what I'm saying? Putting it down. So those cats I would like to collaborate with just because we're in the same space. And we.
Are you looking to stay in that space or are you looking to do other sound?
I'm in a space where I'm doing what feels good to me.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? The people that call it that just call it that.
Right.
They call it smooth jazz. But I got stuff where it's, full vocals on it. I got stuff where it's kind of, hip hop-ish. So, but
I just want to commend your aura.
No, that's him.
You look like you don't have no problems.
I don't have no problem.
And I like that.
And
I am the
the
same
gray in his
way.
beard been there a long time. That ain't because of stress.
I can respect everything about you, from the boots to the way that hat is tipped.
Yeah.
You don't struggle.
Nah.
I like that for us.
Nah, he really
I
unbothered.
love it.
He probably
But kid,
struggled
I
putting
think-
this outfit together.
No, I guarantee he did not.
It's always
I
one.
guarantee he
19
did
black
not.
hats. He like, goddamn, which
People
one to
like
wear?
us, we pay them ducks.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because you just tried it just now.
Who, me?
Nah.
Yeah.
He
No,
do
I
be
think-
trying it.
I think
You.
I think Kenny is like I said when I started this interview, he is one of the top people in my brain when it comes to musicians and just
He is everything.
like he is one of those ones. And the reason why you get this energy from him is because he has nothing to prove.
I love that.
Nothing to prove to anybody.
I love
Nothing
that.
to prove. He's constantly proving things to himself, which is the space that I love him in.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And that's a great place to be. As long as I've known him, he's always been this person.
Yeah.
It's never been like it's been consistent.
You
100%.
ran into a lot of people who thought you were arrogant, didn't you?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
It just follows.
Yeah.
I mean, but when you grew up with two parents, the way that he did, and like the household, and the way that they loved on him and told him that he was the man and all, he was
Yeah.
I think he was the only boy, right? And two sisters, right? Yes. So the way that I see the fruit
How
of
does
their
your
labor and their
dating
work.
life go? Like, are you married? Ever been married? When have
I've
you
been
married?
married for 12 years. I was married for 12 years. I'm
Okay.
divorced now. Been divorced since 2017.
When that nigga said I've been, I was like,
No.
I was like, shit, I don't want to lie. I don't lie on the cameras. Shit,
So
you
when
divorced, nigga. But go ahead.
With
Right.
You being
I was
like,
confused.
I was confused too because I was about to say,
with you being like so zen, you don't find too many
Oh my God.
matches.
but he probably don't put up with no shit either.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Cause he a Gemini.
you
We
in a
already
class-
said he's Ike Turner.
No.
Tell me
Eat
one of your
the
craziest
cake
memories.
anime.
One of your crazy memories on the road before we wrap up the joint. Tell me one of your craziest
Play that.
memories while you was outside on the road.
So when I was on the road with Escape,
He would say the name.
it was a drummer. No, but no, it's bad. It was a drummer. His name was Lewis. But Lewis was a country boy.
Right.
So he like South Carolina all his life. Got grown, played drums, was good. He in the city. We in Compton. He's like got
Oh,
this
shit.
young lady, and he's like loving her, and she's loving him because the country girl, the country boys like
Love the
girls
city
and
girls.
vice versa.
Okay.
So they told me, they say, Ken, look after Lewis because he kind of he a country boy. He don't know no better.
He lose.
He lose. Right? He lose.
Green as a goddamn green
So
grass.
he wanted to go to this girl's house so bad. Like we're like
Got his ass right.
in Compton, bro.
Got his ass stuck
So
up.
I had to go with
Dirty
him.
on them people was there.
Go with him.
I had to go with him because he was going regardless of what.
Oh man.
But I couldn't let him go by himself, so I had to go with him. And I just sat in the living room while he did what he had to do. Her brothers and cousins was on the porch, gang banging, and I'm just sitting there like, bro, like,
Like, what I'm gonna do if it do jump
Probably
off?
sitting
What's
there
cracking?
just how you sitting in
Yeah.
this shit right
Unfucking
now.
bothered.
nah, I was nervous though. I was
Okay.
I was
Hey,
nervous.
listen. He probably was sitting there like this, but shaking in the fucking boots.
Did all's well that ended well, my brother?
Listen.
Everything
What?
ended well.
That's great.
He got done
He got
Oh, he got well.
He finished prematurely.
Oh my
And you
God.
didn't get a blessing too? Oh no.
Hey man, he was security that night, Doc.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we gonna wrap this episode up. Ken, I want to thank you so much, bro, for stopping by.
Funny.
I've been trying to get Kenny on the show for a while. He kept telling me no in his most unbothered voice. But I think what's happening is I'm starting to realize that making these memories with my friends are more important to me than anything else. Life is short. We're in and out very quick. So while you're here, give those people flowers.
That made sense. Why you right there? He got gifts for us, and we not finna let this episode end and he don't give them our. Come on,
I wasn't. I wasn't.
You said gifts though,
but it wasn't even to that point because I got a whole segment that I tell niggas talk.
All right.
Fire.
All right, well, we about to talk about the shirts. I was trying to
No, not talk
get so
about it. I want
if
gifts.
something happens to me and whatever,
Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
shut your
You
bitch
got a
ass up.
stash here now.
I'm trying to.
Stash is live.
God, I hate this show. Okay,
Oh
so
That
man.
was
Kenneth,
a good speech.
I wasn't even fucking
It was
done.
really
all right,
good.
I was trying to get there. It was really,
good.
it was like right fucking there.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay,
Keep going. Keep
all right.
going.
So,
Go back.
like I was saying,
The Dr. Phil part. of the
because
show.
all right, people pass away,
Yes, they do.
and I want you to know, Kenneth, I appreciate everything that you did in my life for me.
Yes, we needed to.
Everything and every, like, bro, everything. You understand what I'm saying? Protecting me when we was on the road, everything. When I was young and fucking lost, green as hell, you wouldn't let nobody bother me. You know what I'm saying? You was making sure that your little brother was taken care of, and my mom knew that I was with you. You know what I'm saying? And it mattered at that point in life, dog. So I appreciate you a lot, dog. I know we don't talk every day, and we don't have to because you know how much I really fuck with you, as they say. You know what I'm saying? So these moments are for
That's
that.
a very hood way to say I love you, dog.
Yeah,
And I
what she said.
respect
But here, I think he already understands that.
Great.
Yeah. So this is that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know. Thank you now, co-host extraordinaire.
No, it's all good. I got
I
mine.
heard you. Listen, I got what I came for.
It's all good. Listen, you was giving the roses. I've been.
man.
I was checking
And
sizes.
he
love my brother.
was
Right.
still in the roses.
Checking
listen.
sizes.
So
This the thing with the love that you were giving, because I try to show that love every day, and not one time when I see the homies. I always try to, if I just on the internet, if I see them, I always tell the homies like, "Damn, all right, my nigga, I love what you're doing, love you." You know what I'm saying? So
are
like
King
when it
Real
come to that, like you know, and dealing with what we do deal with, I do try to lighten the situation because we do, you know, and we are in the middle of whatever we're going through. So yeah, we always try to lighten the load, and gifts always lighten the load.
Yeah, we do think we love merch. We love a good merch right here at the Cobain Report. So, Kenny, talk to me about what you brought today.
Just some shirts, but I
Some
do want to
shirts.
say,
Yes,
Greg, little Greg.
Lil Greg, right?
Greg.
It'll never. Let me tell you what he's not gonna ever call me is Rock Cobain, because he created the whole moniker of what y'all see today. I was actually introduced to rock, everything music outside of church. When I met Ken, I was only listening to gospel and Drew Hill. So all of this that you see now, everything that I've been,
That's an interesting.
it's so real though.
Library.
He can tell.
bang Drew Hill too.
I was listening to rock and roll. Like
And
he can
Drew
tell
Hill.
you, Ken knows the truth and the real about everything, right? So everything that I've tried to build and everything that I feel like I am, it literally stands on the shoulders of what Ken introduced me to at 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was fresh out of church. Like, nigga, what's the world talking about? You know what I mean? This nigga like, bitch.
Boy, did you find out?
Oh, I found the fuck out real quick. So he's like, here's
Christ.
Jimi Hendrix. So these was the 3D. He said, I'm gonna get you this Jimi Hendrix album. Here's the Nirvana album, and then you gonna listen to Prince on repeat until it was just to the point where I was just like, bring me any rock and roll drummer, I'm about to tear their ass up.
Yeah, and
literally
then,
no
like,
Diddy.
You being as young as you was in that space,
don't
like
make
we were going into like places and bars where it was like 40-year-old rock bands, and we were going there.
Smash.
And Greg would annihilate every drummer. They'd be like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, if he playing it, because he
Rock
plays
is
too
playing.
hard. No, I be tearing. I know what I be doing.
tearing
Like,
the
I know what I be doing.
Damn.
But a lot of it was because of the consistency, and I think of the drive and what you literally would be like, bro, you messed up, do it again. You messed up, do it again. Like, no, you messed up, do it again. And I would be like, I hate you, dog. but I did not want to get put out the band. It was something different. So I just appreciate you, dog, more than what you'll ever know. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you are this whole nonchalant being, but however this goes and whichever way this goes, I will say the same thing, or I want you to know it before I go. You know what I'm saying? So love you, bro. Appreciate you for everything in life, dog. Thanks for the merch.
He was in the middle of about to tell you how he felt about you, and then you jump back in.
Always.
Let him finish what he was saying about you.
Well, you know it's my
Go
show.
ahead. I got
This my motherfucking show.
I almost feel like y'all want these men to hood.
No,
hold on.
Go ahead. Okay.
No. But
He
for
didn't
real,
get to let him finish
it's
first.
so cool to watch black men be vulnerable. Yeah. Go ahead, your turn. I'm like this.
I was just gonna say that when I met Greg, he was young, impressionable. He had a lot of talent and a lot of energy, and I'm blessed to be able to have met him and kind of like channel that talent, because he had everything he needed. Everything he needed was already inside of him. He just didn't know what direction it should go into. You know what I'm saying? So us being in the band and me looking after him and making sure the older guys wouldn't like bully him or whatever.
For sure.
You know, but even though he was a hothead,
He was the bully.
But I had to right.
But it was plenty. I'm gonna say this. There was a couple times I had a couple ass whoopers coming, and Kenny was like, "If don't mess with Rock, leave Rock alone. He only 17, 18. Leave him alone." You know what I'm saying? And I mean, these guys in the band was older. They was 23, 24, and I wasn't shutting up just because you told me something. Okay. I ain't start being me yesterday. I've been this. But a couple ass whoopers I deserved probably, for sure. But you know, my brother made sure I was straight. So like I said all this to say, like, wanted to give you a flowers while we could, bro. So we gonna give everybody one round. Tell them where to find you at. All the things, okay? Make sure you say your handles, Instagram, spell them out, all that good stuff, so we can make sure we have them in post, okay? All right, we're going to start on the couch. I want Kenny to be the last one, all right, before me, or before Chris. So we'll go with Gina.
Oh, okay.
Who hasn't been here in a while. Welcome back.
I am not on social media as much anymore.
You suck.
You noticed. I don't know.
I noticed because you had that damn baby. Never mind, I'm sorry. I love you, nephew.
Oh.
I love you, nephew. I love you, nephew.
Talking to the mic, Caroline.
But you can find
Caroline.
me on social media. Gigi Varnado, GGVARNADO. I'm working on something really cool. It's called realuhq.com. I've created this hub space to give people strategies to just live easy, do business easy, first generation wealth building easy. Because I think that's like the biggest myth. Like, it's just so hard. All the odds are against us. It's really not. It's strategies. So realuhq.com. That's my new baby. Gigi Varnado on everything. And
Yeah. Doing the things. Yeah, doing you. My beautiful Shari, my twin. My sister. Talk to me.
Yeah.
How have you been? Where are you gonna be?
Shari, I don't have no Twitter. I only got his Instagram. But my Instagram name is at Shari X Amor, SHARIXAMOUR. Yeah, you can find me on there. That's really the only thing I really be on consistently.
Good. So will you be? We would love y'all to. So she has a ton of. Okay, what do you got coming up?
OMG. So right now, you know, I just feel like I've been doing more so production management stuff. So I really been shining my light in that area. But actually, June 19th, we're doing a concert at Hart Plaza. I'm the production manager.
Good job. You always outside.
And we're partnering with Afro Future. Afro Future is going to be in Detroit again this year. But
my sister
with
works
them
for Afro Future
to start getting that going with their concert. So it's going to be all day. It's an all day festival. Juneteenth. All day festival and then a concert to close it out.
You always outside. You always doing something.
outside.
You always moving around.
Whew, I got
all right.
a key and bills to pay.
Give me 1 second. I got to get this prepared because this ain't right if it ain't right. So,
where's my adjutant? Can you?
Give me 1 second.
His turn.
You know it is. Yes.
All right.
The time has come.
And he can hold up his T-shirt while he's over there since he got his already.
The time has come for the Reverend Bishop. Oh, wait a minute. We can't do ads. Great. Cobain Report going to have to make a couple more dollars, so we don't have to do ads, okay?
Be the first.
So, Bishop, it is your time. Caesar, let us know.
So listen, this is my hard camera right here. No Diddy. But what I want you guys to say to yourself when you look in the mirror. I am somebody. I may not look like anything, but I am somebody.
That's Maya Angelou.
How you know they don't look like shit?
Now listen.
No, that's not Maya.
While you're doing that,
Sorry, Maya.
on a serious note, sit down and pray. Like, start your day off before you do anything, before you smoke your blunt, before you drink your liquor, before you do anything.
Are we doing that?
Pray.
What's happening?
Because listen, that's what I do, and that's how I stay afloat. And I want y'all to always remember, support the dealers. No matter what dealer it is. The pastor dealer, the minister.
The hope dealer.
Any dealer, you just support them, Glory. But what I do want to thank, I want to thank my brother. I want to thank my brother Kenny. I want to thank my dog for coming. Because listen, he didn't have to. And I admonish every single thing you're doing right now, bro. I'm watching. I'm always watching. And I do appreciate the merch. Let me look, y'all, because they was hating on me getting mine, but I had to make sure I got a medium.
I think you just bullied your way into it early.
Yeah, it's all good. I had to get a medium. I ain't want them to give it out.
Yeah, because you know I wear a medium now.
Where you can find me is where you won't find me. You need to go and find God. And if you find him, you'll find me. But if you look on Instagram, I'm on there as Caesar, Cezah. That's me. I ain't got Facebook. That's for old people.
He do got a Facebook, so
it's all good. Okay. If you find me, you'll find me.
You got 15 seconds.
I got 15 seconds.
Somebody
give dog some praise.
Okay, so. Oh my God! As you know, if you watch the show every week, his pastoral closes get worse and worse every week. So this season we've added a backing track because I'm just tired of him preaching for 2 minutes. Okay,
nobody.
To absolutely nobody.
No, really? Member.
So this Kenny, so crazy. Y'all are my members.
Right. This is the church. So Kenny,
I ain't gave nothing.
Go ahead. Let them know where to find you at. Give me your Instagram. Let them know what you got coming up. Let them know where to find your music. Let them just know. Let the people know where to find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Kenny Rocket, KennyRocket. You can also find me on Facebook as well as TikTok. All Kenny Rocket. The song is available on iTunes now, Apple Music, Spotify.
Yeah.
All your streaming stores on there.
Now you
Please, check it out. Download it.
Damn.
That guitar said you might need to play
she got something to say.
Hey,
she got something to say.
Hey, wait the fuck a minute.
She said, what about me?
He brought it just to look good, and the motherfucker started talking at the end.
That guitar said you need to put a hand on it.
What I want y'all to do is, like my brother said, go check out his new joint. It's on Apple Music. It's everywhere. If you know anything about Kenny, he is a great musician. So listen to the music, ride on your little dates and all that good stuff. It's summertime. It's a good summer bop. Rock with you, Bobby Brown.
Clean the baseboards.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You better hold on.
You a real mama. You
don't clean those.
Say it again before we wrap it up.
Yeah, we about to wrap it on up.
Baseboards.
Please.
Yeah. So,
and behind the toilet.
Because we see it on your selfie. You
smell
think
it.
we looking at you, but we looking behind you.
We smell the pee on your...
Wait. So like I always say, anyway... Rock Cobain. You can find me _ROCC_Cobain. Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, the Cobain Report, the _Cobain _report. This has been a great episode. I want to thank everybody for coming by. All of our guests, our normal guests, and your normal host, and then our special guest today. I think we're all done here. As I always say, guys, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's a wrap,
bitch! I'm the best. I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less.